なんかしたいものを皆さんがどう受け取っていただくかということの。
I don't worry about trends or what people want necessarily. I prefer to do what I want to do and then see the reaction to that. I like the idea of challenging myself, going from one extreme to another. For instance, in my last collection, I used lots of darts and seams, and this time there are hardly any. If I don't do something radically different, then I can't see the future. I can't be limited to a particular technique or trademark. I know that some of the pieces in the collection appear to be complicated, but actually they're very simple. I followed along this theme of limited cutting. There are actually only two patterns in the collection. One is a rectangular shape, and the other is circle. And then what I did was to stack the pieces, maybe 20 layers of fabric, all the same shape, and cut a hole out of the middle like a donut, and then just stitch sort of half of the diameter. The layers just fall to create the volume I want. By treating the materials with a starch-like chemical, I'm able to strengthen them, to make the texture a little rougher. I like to give them the look of paper sometimes. And then for the delicate prints I've done, sometimes I used aluminum transfers to create the silvery glisten they have. I took a very weak Madras check that I layered over Indian khadi, sewn together with a thin polyester thread. Then I treated it with chemicals that ate away most of the check, leaving the embroidered look. It appears to be a basket weave, but it's not woven. It's one layer of fabric that has been pulled up and twisted and inserted under to create the basket weave effect. These looks are made from just one piece of fabric. For me personally, what's very interesting about this collection is that most of the fabrics here do not lend themselves to traditional cutting and sewing techniques, and that stimulated my imagination and challenged me to find new ways to create clothes. For example, I used a piece of fabric 25 meters long and then wrapped it around the body and tucked it to create a jacket.
ヘアメイクアーティストの方と今みたいなディスカッション。
They're silk threads that have been stretched out on the faces. What I was really trying to do here was move one step away from reality without getting too far from reality. It's something abstract that matches the strength of the collection but creates a balance between strength and a sense of serenity.